Just because I wasn't afraid to get on here and say my BBL smelled like dumpster juice and y'all or don't make me the villain.
It's time for some therapy. Come vibe with me. On vibe therapy. On vibe therapy.
Unfortunately, after 3 days in the hospital, Tanisha passed away.
Good evening once again. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, the family of an Indiana...
I always thought the BBL trend was demonic, simply because it influences women to undergo the most dangerous plastic surgery out there. In Florida, a doctor is restricted from doing more than 3 BBLs a day because the rate of death was so high. Okay, in 2010, 92% of deaths that occurred at high volume clinics, also known as surgery mills, with some of these clinics being linked to as many as 8 deaths, okay, at one location. But here's what really should put the fear of God in you. As long as you have a medical license, you can legally perform plastic surgery, regardless of your residency training and regardless of board certification. Meaning you could have a pediatrician, a OBGYN doing your BBL. So someone with 0 specialized training can legally cut into your body. And this is what scares me, because most people don't know how loose this system is. Oh baby, but it gets worse. Okay, when women travel abroad, the mortality rate jumps from 1 to 500 due to lack of regulation. Now, we're gonna put that into perspective. If commercial planes were to crash the same rate as BBLs in unregulated hubs, there would be 200 plane crashes a day in the US alone. No one would ever step foot in a plane again. That's why I call this influence demonic. But for comparison, breast implants carry a fatality rate of 1 in 72,000. A BBL is 24 times more likely to kill you. And we haven't even touched on the aftermath. Okay, the badly botched Barbie bodies. Wait, hold on, that's kind of mean. I'm sorry. The botched Barbies. An Australian study found that 72% of overseas plastic surgery cannot be fully corrected. Okay, 72%, leaving patients with permanent deformities. But I digress, because what no one really talks about is what plastic surgery does to you spiritually. I'm Yara Yin. Thanks for checking in. It's your vibe doctor, prescribing you a double dose of body confidence and a heavy dose of self-love.
Now, to understand what's really at stake, we have to travel beneath the skin, beyond the muscle, beyond the fat, into the subtle body. The energetic map ancient traditions say is the blueprint of your being. Right here, in the lower abdomen, the hips, the sacrum, the seat of your creative life force resides the sacral chakra. In Sanskrit, it's called the Shavasana, meaning your own dwelling place, your sweet home. This is the center of your creativity, your power to create life, a child, a business, a vision, or a new reality. Everything you bring into existence is first conceived here. This center governs your fluidity, your ability to adapt, to feel, to let emotions move through you like water. Think of this space as an inner ocean. When it's healthy and flowing, you are creative. You birth ideas easily. You are inspired. You trust yourself, and you feel at home in your body.
But if your ocean is invaded, cut, rearranged, when the living tissue in your hips and lower abdomen that's designed to cushion, designed to protect and nourish is repeatedly pierced, punctured, vacuumed out, jabbed with metal, and forcibly removed and relocated like raw material, the energetic consequences don't just simply disappear. This is one of the most violent surgeries on the body. And that's not me being dramatic, because we begin to see something called energetic shock response, or ESR. And ESR is basically the spiritual and nervous system reaction that occurs when the body experiences a sudden physical change and the energy field cannot immediately recalibrate. Whoa, that was a lot. Wow. All right, so enforce in the sacral region often leads to body-spirit desynchronization. And this is when the physical body changes faster than the subconscious, and the energetic identity can't catch up. It can't integrate, creating feelings of disconnection and not feeling like yourself afterwards.
Okay, depression or mood swings during recovery. This is a good one. I love this one because we don't really talk about this very often, and yet it's really present in a lot of patients. After surgery, so let's even go back. Before surgery, patients are excited. They've waited a long time. They've done a lot of preparation. They're really looking forward to surgery. They're very excited. And after surgery, you can have feelings of remorse. Why did I do this? I shouldn't have done this. Oh my God, why would I put my family at jeopardy? Why would I spend the money to do that? I'm in so much pain. This is a terrible recovery.
Have y'all seen how much pain these women be in?
No, sis, this shit hurts. I'm never fucking coming back. Do you understand me?
See,
Never coming back.
it's not just physical pain. It's also spiritual pain. Okay? It's time to get deep, babe. The sacral center, okay? The most sensitive and emotionally intelligent energy center in your body does not respond well to force.
This shit fucking hurts so bad. This shit hurts so bad. I've been here since 7:30 this morning. I'm just leaving. I woke up freaking the fuck out. This shit hurts so fucking bad. I'm about to just pee on myself because I gotta pee. And I don't care. Yes, I did. But he still gotta take me home. That's a 20-minute fucking drive. I hate this. I'm never coming back. I don't even want to come back to Miami. I don't want to come back to Florida, period. This is how the fuck they treat people.
The thing is, the nervous system records everything. So when this region is cut, compressed, and injected, the sacral center, like, it don't simply like bounce back. Like, you just can't be like whoop whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? It actually contracts and it goes quiet, and this is what I called a sacral field disturbance. Okay, and it can be a little worrisome because this region is tied to your creativity, your sexuality, your emotional flow, and your self-worth. This is so important, but rarely discussed. Okay, y'all can look it up. Okay, them folks they call it the post-op blues. Okay, but it's a real thing. Okay, so yeah, and how I said your nervous system records everything. Your nervous system after such a major procedure like this will be stuck in fight or flight, you know, and it's not really processing the concept of beauty, like when it just went through, like, you know, something that's shocking like that is the best way I can put it. So how can I explain this? When fat is aggressively removed, displaced, relocated. You are like, you're not just moving fat, you are moving stored energy. And some traditions recognize this as spiritual farming. It means uprooting energy that was once stored in one place and implanting it in another. These traditions believe that it could cause depression, disassociation, emotional instability, and like not feeling like yourself. And immediately following surgery, a lot of women enter a phase that I call post-procedure energetic vulnerability, which is PPEV. Now listen to this.
During PPEV, emotions can feel intensified. Moods can fluctuate, boundaries feel thinner, self-perception becomes fragile, and this is when the body is most susceptible to energetic residue, external influence, and internal confusion. Not as punishment, but it's receiving it as feedback. So not feeling like myself is one of the most common psychological effects after a BBL, and it is widely known as the post-op blues. It's like a disturbance in your inner ocean. Creativity dries up, pleasure is muted, and desire becomes confused. How a woman can look so transformed on the outside yet feel strangely disconnected, numb, or unsettled on the inside.
I'm sure some of you know people that undergoing surgery and they continuously go back for more and more, and they just don't seem to be happy with themselves. It can be labeled as body dysmorphia, when a person fixate on their appearance. However, I recognize something deeper, and I describe it as the illusion of completion. Y'all heard of the BBL smell, right? It's a real thing. At first I thought it was a rumor, but...
Dr. Meniscus, is the BBL smell real?
Yes.
Okay.
When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it. It was the truth. It got to the point to where when I would get my laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell like that rat-eating flesh. How I got my BBL surgically removed because my sit-down one was stinking real bad. BBL stink, do you hear me? And it's not coming from the vagina or the beehole. It's coming from the incisions that they cut to inject the fluid and the fat in your butt, okay?
Part 2 story time of how I had to cancel an appointment because my client had a smelly BBL. Okay, so after I said it, I was very nice about it. I was very nice with her about it. I said to her, hey baby, I think, you're gonna have to go home and shower. It was just she and I. It was just me and her in there. She says, she got really upset. She said, what do you mean? I said, baby, you're gonna have to go home and shower and freshen up. And I said, I have some BBLA products that you can use that helps with that. Take some of this, take a kit of this, go home and use it. I don't want no motherfucking products. I'm straight. I'm like, baby, you do have this odor. You have the post-op odor, the BBL odor.
It's a real thing. And the most harrowing reports come right out of Florida. So let me tell y'all what happened to Loida. I think that's how you say her name. Let me tell y'all what happened to her. Because her procedure allegedly led to life-threatening infections. So weeks into her recovery, right? Her incisions began to leak and it started to release a rotting stench of decay. So she went back to the clinic and the response she got was borderline criminal. I guess they just drained it and they told her and her husband that if it was to happen again, to take care of it themselves using some supplies from Amazon. This lady was decomposing while still being alive. Now, if that ain't nothing short of demonic. So Of course, she ended up going to the emergency room, and when she did, they discovered the grim truth. This lady had 10 different bacterial infections feasting on her. Spiritually, this is the ultimate energetic rejection, because your body is an intelligent vessel and it knows when it's being lied to. It recognizes when foreign energy is being forced upon it. This is why even if a surgery is considered successful, the body can still or may still refuse the graft.
33-year-old woman died getting a BBL. She was the doctor's 7th patient. Guys, love your women, love your mom, hug your sister. Do not let them get that BBL. It's deeper than that. That's not gonna fix all the issues you got.